It just doesn't look the same without the long hair. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Fit. It's not a bad fit at all, right? It does smell a little bit more than I thought, to tell you the truth.
Mankind. Wow. Not a pretty sight.
I loathed it. I hated this mask. I remember after my first match, I just whipped it off as fast as I could. And then I started taking to it. I started residing in the boiler room for a few hours before each match. I wore it for hours before my matches. By the time it finished, it smelled so rank that I was just putting some Vicks Vapor Rub on my mustache and heading out to the ring, like pulling it on as my music was playing. But in those formative years, yeah, I really tried to get into the character. I wore it almost all the time that I was backstage. And so this was the key to my hiring. A lot of care went into making this. And it was actually form-fitted for my face. And there's a little bit of a foam rubber in there to make it a little bit more comfortable.
Mankind's deranged, his body is scarred. He's had broken bones, he's missing half an ear.
But instead of covering it up, it just turned out accentuating my facial expressions. It created an air of mystery and was the best thing that ever happened to me.
So we enter the world of professional wrestling, where Cactus Jack began to carve out his own style.
Wow. I have not seen this in decades. This is something my wife made for me. She made a lot of my Cactus Jack attire, where she would find a shirt and then add accompaniments to it. So the leopard, that's my wife's doing there. Always kind of streamline it at the bottom to make me look a little bit slimmer. Oh, this appears to be one of the original Dude Love shirts. Yes. Oh. Yurple and JoJo's Fun Time Palace. Yurple was the birthday party clown who was there at the birth of Mr. Sacco.
Say hello to Mr. Sacco.
It'll make you feel so much better. You'll just love it, I guarantee you.
And she later accompanied me on a couple of pivotal moments in WWE history. This Is Your Life with The Rock.
Say hello to Yurple. She's the best in the business, Rock.
She was by my side, and yeah, stayed in touch with Yurple the Clown. I don't have a lot of memorabilia. I have very little. I don't think there's a single display in the house that would indicate a wrestler lived there. I donated a lot of the things for charity. A few of the items were buried with children. The original Rock and Sock Connection jacket is buried with a young man in West Virginia. Mr. Rocco, buried with a young man in Staten Island. And I think that's about as flattering as it gets to be asked if it would be okay if their child was buried with the things I gave him. So I'm proud of the fact that I did raise a lot of money for good causes, or that I would just give some of my best memorabilia to people who needed a little lift.
Hey, there you are.
How you doing, buddy?
People ask, who am I really? Dude Love, Cactus Jack, Mankind. I'm Mick Foley.
You know, I made up a backstory of my own. You know, it was just hinted at that I was severely disfigured underneath the mask.
See what I look like?
And then the reveal was, I am not a bad-looking guy, and I don't think I am.